Hey everyone, and welcome back to another episode of the Binding of Isaac Afterbirth Plus. Let's dive in. Playing as Isaac. We're going to continue playing as Isaac until we get a win. We haven't won in so long. I mean, I took that break from the channel for the longest time. But we haven't won in so long. Our losing streak is 29, I think. So 29 different runs we have lost on in some way or another. It's horrible. It's absolutely abysmal. I think I'm trying to remember what my worst losing streak has ever been, and I think it's somewhere in the mid-30s. I know I've never hit 40 before, so if we can just win before that happens, I think we'll be in really good shape. Honestly, like I've shaken the rust off. I'm back in the swing of things now. I want to win. I want to win so badly. Words cannot describe what I would do for a win. So today is Sunday, and as with how things go on Sundays, there is NFL football, and I watched some of that earlier, and it was good because the Steelers won, so I'm happy. I probably should have gone into the shop, or not the shop, but there was this barricaded door that I could have opened with the bomb that I have. That's all right. We don't really need to go in there. I can't imagine there'll be anything too useful, and not only that, but I think you actually need 2 bombs to get in there, so we wouldn't be able to get in there anyway. If I could get some more coins, it would be, and some more keys for that matter, it would be worthwhile to try and open up those multiple doors that are locked off. But it's not worth it at this point. Damn it. Alright, there we go. Got a soul heart, actually. That's interesting. And I know there are hearts back out here, so we're going to go get those. But yeah, it was NFL football today. And the Steelers won, so I'm happy. I'm in a good mood. And I wanted to talk about the NFL for a while. I brought this up in the... Oh, wait. Oh, I can't get to that. Fuck. There's a tinted rock. I wanted to talk about the NFL for a while because it is something I enjoy on a weekly basis. And I visit the NFL subreddit, and sometimes I participate. Other times I just peep and watch and let people voice their opinions and take their opinions and make them my own, because I'm a follower and not a leader. That's how I do things. No, but in all seriousness, I'm a pretty avid follower of the NFL in general. And I know that this does not pertain to too many people in the gaming realm, but it matters to me. So I'm going to talk about it for a little bit. I haven't noticed it so much recently, but the NFL made these rule changes in the off-season last year that make it more difficult, essentially, for defenders to sack or tackle a quarterback. The new rule essentially states that if a defender places their full body weight on or lands on a quarterback with their full body weight, it counts as a roughing the passer penalty. So that's 15. It's a 15-yard penalty every time that happens, which is ridiculous for a wide variety of reasons. Because that's essentially asking these guys, these fucking mammoth human beings, to defy physics and completely stop all of their momentum, or try and displace their momentum so that it does not adversely affect the quarterback. And it's just not possible. So it's ruined in some elements, or in some ways it's ruined the game for me, because you sit there and you watch and you see a guy get this great sack. You know, he makes this great tackle on a quarterback, and then all of a sudden it doesn't count anymore because he just so happened to not be able to defy physics. And I don't know about you, but defying physics seems a little impossible. I took physics in high school. Didn't understand it very well whatsoever, but one thing I do know is that the respective laws of physics are a little difficult to defy. They're a little difficult to get around because they entail motion and momentum and velocity and all of this other garbage that I'm not going to pretend I know anything about, because I don't. But it's frustrating like that. It's frustrating to have that in a sport that you love so much, because it's just like, how are you supposed to prevent that? You know, and it's contributing to the like this thing that the NFL is doing, where they're pretending to focus on player safety, but in reality they're not, because they do absolutely nothing for players or former players that are affected by CTE, you know, from repeated concussions and head trauma. They don't do anything for that because they don't care, but they will pretend to care by making up some arbitrary rule like this to try and get on people's good sides. And it's just ridiculous, because not only does it negatively impact the game, but it lets the NFL think that they can get away with not providing any sort of support system for those players that are affected by CTE. And I mean, all around it's just a shitty situation. And I mean, more recently, like in the past few weeks, I haven't seen too many calls like that. I think officials and their crews have caught on to the fact that they shouldn't really be calling it as harshly as they were, regardless of what the rules say. That, or defenses have adapted and defenders have adapted to this shitty rule. And regardless, I haven't seen it too much, thank God. But just it makes the game less fun, you know? Like, I can't sit there and enjoy a sack that my team makes or something like that without worrying about it being called back because of this rule and this this penalty that gets called. So that's what I wanted to talk about. That was that was the thing no, that wasn't the thing I was thinking of in the Black Ops episode yesterday. I think I was thinking of something entirely different, but yeah, I did want to bring that up because it's important to me and it means a lot to me. And if you follow the NFL, you know exactly what I'm talking about. If you don't follow the NFL and you don't care for the NFL, then you have no idea what I'm talking about and have your time. If you even stuck around, which if you did, I absolutely commend you. And I appreciate you to no end. Because Lord knows when I'm watching somebody and they start talking about something that I'm not interested in, I ignore it. Or I tune it out. Like I'll keep the video on, but I'll tune out whatever they're saying. And which is good for them because it can you know, it's positive for their watch time, but I'm not actually listening to what they're saying. But hey, if you want to have my videos on in the background and just not listen to me talk or anything I have to say, but just have me playing in the background, I am perfectly okay with that. I am absolutely okay with that. It's, you know, whatever purpose my content serves for you, it's perfectly okay by me. If you want to jerk off to the sound of me breathing into my microphone, by all means, go ahead. Contribute to my watch time. Don't do that though. Don't. It's kind of gross. It's a little much. So we don't have really any decent items at the moment. We're not in a dire situation yet, but we're gonna start needing some statistical upgrades here shortly. The nice thing about having penny tiers and Bumbo is that Bumbo will go and get all the coins that are generated, and I can take whatever coins I may end up needing, like if I want to buy something from a shop. So it works out in that sense, but I still need some statistical upgrades. Shot speed up is not really great, but we'll have to settle. Oh man, my back has been killing me the past few days. I've been spending a lot of time at my desk, which probably has something to do with it. I have a wooden chair, not very comfortable to sit in whatsoever, but I definitely need to like get a cushion or something, because I think this is what has been bothering my back the past few days. Like, because I'll stand up, or I'll even feel it while I'm sitting, and there's just like this knot or something in my back, and it feels horrible. Granted, my posture is also really bad. I sit here and I hunch over my computer. Got that last time, or in the last run. We don't need any more of those. Thank you. That doesn't help us long term. Yeah, I honestly, like, if I'm not actively thinking about having good posture, then I won't have good posture. It's not something that I ever think about, and thus I ever, you know, do, because I never think about it. And I have to think about it in order to have good posture. Which sucks, because it does horrible things to my back, but what are you gonna do, you know? Can you fuckers? Thank you. Oh god. Oh god. Stop. baby. Might deal with the devil chance. Oh, I gotta let Bumbo get those coins. I forgot about that. I am really bad. Why am I so bad at this game? I have fucking 113 hours logged into this game. I'm still absolutely atrocious. I guess this is one of those games where you have to log like 1,000 hours into it before you're finally good enough at it to win consistently. That or like I'm just horribly bad. And that's the thing I've noticed in shooter games especially. Like I've noticed this trend where it's just like I'm just like, regardless of how much I play and how much time I spend playing, I'm just really bad. Like or not really bad, but like I don't reach a point where I'm really good or good even. And this was fairly noticeable in Star Wars Battlefront when I played that a lot. Yeah, I played it. It was a good game, okay? I liked it. Sue me. Oh, fuck. But yeah, and like and now with Call of Duty, I'm noticing the same sort of thing where I'm, regardless of how much I level up, I don't get better. It just doesn't happen. That was horrible. That was really bad. Do I want to go back for anything? I don't know. I think we're going to take that and we'll use that and then we'll go. Alright. We could do with the damage upgrade now that we have our tiers upgrade. Give me some good stuff. That was not all that great, but Bumbo collected a decent amount of coins, so I guess it works. Oh, and now he shoots little pellets for us. Thank you, buddy. Really appreciate it. Oh my god. Please, 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 please. No, no, no. I want to deal with the devil. I already got one, didn't I? No, that was in the last one. I got gimpy, but I threw it away. Why can I not? How can I increase my reaction time? How can I get better? Because my reaction time in just about any video game I play is abysmal. How do I get better? Someone coach me. Teach me the ways of being good at video games, please. Please? I can rock simulation games. I can build you a big old fantastic city and city skylines, but I cannot for the life of me aim down a sight in Call of Duty and kill. And I'm gonna die in here. Maybe not in this room, but I'm definitely gonna die soon. It's gonna happen. Also, I didn't give the seed out for the last run. I apologize for that. Can you... There we go, thank you. Yeah, we'll take that for now. Sure. I mean, this is not really great at all. I would prefer to not have, or I'd much rather have a damage upgrade, but you know what? That's alright. We're not going to win anyway. I'm fairly certain that this run is just about all wrapped up, barring some amazing comeback that I make. Get him, get him, get him, get him, get him. We can beat him. We can beat him. We can do it. We have this on lockdown. Come on. No, 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 no. You gotta move when you see them coming. You gotta move. Where'd he go? Oh, my lord. He cut me off. You didn't have to cut me off. I hate that song. Anyway. The seed for this one was TYDL VJ7T. And I'm going to leave this episode here. We'll get back there eventually. We'll get good again at some point. I'm praying. For now, though, if you guys enjoyed this episode of The Binding of Isaac Afterbirth Plus, let me know down in the comment section below. Like the video and share it with your friends. Let me know you want to see more of any game series I do here on the channel. The link down to the game is in the description box down below if you want to pick it up for yourself. Subscribe to my channel for more gaming content and play all sorts of games on my channel. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you very much, and I'll talk to you later.